If you're coming to Disney World this spring, summer, or fall, we need to talk about Florida humidity. Because let's face it, by 2 p.m., you're going to feel like a hockey player coming off the ice dripping. I'm Jen, I'm a Florida local, and I go to Disney every month. And I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen to you. Let's talk about the bag I use. I use Loungeflies. Why? They're cute, they're Disney themed. They're small, but they fit a lot, lots of different pockets. I tend to get mine at Disney, but I'm going to link some at Amazon and also the Disney store. You can find lots of cute different ones. So these are some items that I always carry. They're not negotiable. If you're coming in spring, summer, or fall, it rains here a lot in the afternoons. So an umbrella is a must. You might also want a poncho. I don't do ponchos. You also want to bring sunscreen, non-negotiable. The sun here is hot. This little fan here, this could save you, especially when you're waiting in hot lines. Portable little fan. Portable charger. This one happens to clip right onto my phone. There are ones that you can clip in and charge. Disney does also have fuel rods. If you buy one of those, you could stop at the little vending machine and change it, but you will be on your phone, especially if you're planning fast passes, checking your dinner, taking those pictures. So don't forget your battery. I carry a little spray sunglass cleaner and cloth because sometimes you can go on those water rides and get splashed and then your sunglasses are a hot mess. I always bring some gum, hand sanitizer because let's face it, we're in Disney. There's thousands of people there a day, little kids wiping their nose, touching things. Trust me, you want the hand sanitizer. This I pack in a baggie. I always bring Band-Aids because you're walking a lot, Tylenol because you might be around screaming kids giving you a headache. Benadryl I always bring just in case. And if you're like me and you have a lot of long hair and it can get kind of warm, you might need to refresh with your daily dry shampoo. So these are the items that I carry in my Loungefly all the time. I have various Loungeflies. I theme them to my outfits. So I just swap out the stuff in the morning and be on my way. Okay, let's talk shoes because this is definitely somewhere that I always see people go wrong. You're going to be walking 10 to 15 miles in a theme park. It's going to be hot. It is not time for sandals, flip-flops, new shoes. You might think sandals are going to feel cool on your feet because you don't want to be hot. No, you're going to end up with rubbing and you end up with blisters, all sorts of things you don't want. Definitely don't wear heels, even if you can walk in heels all day long. So what I say is, if you can't run errands in them for 6 hours a day, don't bring them to Disney. Some of my favorites are the Aloe runners and the Aloe sunset sneakers. They're perfect, they last all day, they're lightweight. I do treat mine, the suede ones, with a spray, and I'll link that down below so that if it rains or you step in any puddles, it'll help beat it off. But pick good, cute, fashionable, trendy shoes that you can walk at least 6 hours a day in. Your feet will thank me. And now for the fun part, outfits, because that's what I'm all about, is outfits. So you want something cute, you want something trendy. I don't do full Disney bounding. It's cute. Is it practical? I think not. You may like it, you do you. I don't do graphic tees. Typically, I have a couple fun Disney tees that I may have picked up, but I do something that I wear every day in Southwest Florida that you can breathe in and not look like that dripping hockey player. So, but I do have one secret weapon before I get dressed that I want to show you. Make sure you get some Lumi. Put this on after your shower. You will thank me later. It says it can last like 36 hours, 72 hours, but who's going to go 72 hours without taking a shower at Disney? But this is your friend. So anyway, my first outfit, one of my favorites, is an Aloe outfit. I had a red cropped top, fitted top, with a black tennis skirt, and the tennis skirt has built-in shorts with some cute little pockets in it. I wore my black Aloe sunset sneakers, and what did I pair it with? My Minnie ears. They were black and red. So I had just a little fun touch to make it Disney themed. I'm not trying to look like I'm a cast member, and I'm not doing full Disney bounding, and it's an outfit I can wear anywhere. Doesn't have to be Disney, but it is Disney-fied. So that's my outfit number one. Outfit number two is my nod to Florida citrus and yellow. I love this yellow Aloe open back top. It's fitted, it's similar to the red top. And actually those two are the same tops. And then I have some socialite shorts. They're like a linen athleisure. So they give a little bit more of a put together look versus like just athletic shorts. And I paired those with my white Aloe runners and a white Aloe bucket top. And I tend to switch out my Loungeflies to match the bags or the outfits. Sometimes they match, sometimes they don't, and I just pick the fun theme of the day. My third outfit is a pink linen micro skirt from Free People. It does have built-in shorts in it. It's linen, so it's very lightweight and breathable. And I had a white Free People halter tank. And then with that, I also have a Disney hat. I have some Disney trucker hats. I don't always wear ears. That one happened to say Disney Girly on it. And I have a fun Carl and Ellie from Up bag that kind of matches that one. So that was my vibe of the day. And with that, I paired the Aloe Sunset sneakers, but I have those in like a sandstone color. So that was my outfit for that day. And then another outfit that I recently wore that I loved is a purple hyacinth color outfit from Vuori. It was a tennis type everyday skirt that had built-in shorts with also had pockets, and it was a daily layering tank that was also in the hyacinth color that had a white tank underneath. It was built-in, so it was cute. It has a built-in bra, so it covers you from any oopses or sweat marks or whatever. And on that one, I wore it with some purple Disney ears that I happened to pick up that happened to be Disney Vacation Club members' ears, but you can find all sorts of colored ears to match your outfits. But any of these I can wear outside of Disney as well. So it's not something that I'm spending all this money for something I'm just going to wear to Disney. But trust me, it's breathable, it's cute, it's fashionable, it's comfortable. You can wear the cute little shoes with it and your feet aren't going to kill you. You're not going to be a dripping, sweaty mess, but you're going to look Disney themed, but still put together. Now let's talk about that midday break at the pool. If you're staying on property, and I recommend that you do, Disney has some great themed pools. We tend to stay at the Boardwalk and the Riviera, mostly now because we go just as adults. Our kids stay home, so I can go to the more adult, quiet pool sections. They all have kids pools. So make sure you bring your favorite swimwear, and Disney is bikini friendly within reason. Let's be serious. We are at a kids resort, or kids theme park. So some of my go-tos is I have to have a hat. This is a cute one that I picked up from Monday Swimwear. It's adjustable. I also have trucker hats that I bring too. Gonna need a beach bag or a pool bag to carry all your necessities. Every good bikini or swimwear needs a cover up. This happens to be a tie skirt that I have that matches this fabulous bikini that you're going to see from Monday in this navy blue color. I just love it. And I also have a hair scarf that I also have that matches as well. So if you're not feeling the hat that day and you want to just protect your hair from the sun, because if you're like me and you color your hair, sun can damage it. So this is a fun little accessory that I picked up. This is the first time I'm wearing one of these, so I like it. What do you think? And now let's talk date night. Have you ever had a Disney date night? They are a perfect place for date night. We tend to head over to the Boardwalk or go up to Topolino's Terrace. I bring all my flowy coastal vibe outfits. We live about 2 hours from Disney, more Southwest Florida, near the beach. So I tend to pick all sorts of Free People, Anthropology, boho type looking little resort things you can wear to a tropical resort, whether it's a maxi dress, a skirt, flowy balloon pants, and things like that. And I always bring even my good go-to luxury purses, my Gucci. This is a new one that I picked up. Got a lot of compliments on the last trip. It's from Monday. It's a cute little bag. Holds a lot in it. So date nights are fun. I always also coordinate my husband's outfits, so I will tag some of those as well. We get some great photos, get some good cocktails. If you go to Topolino's, you can sit up on the terrace and watch the fireworks. So there's lots of different things you can do as a Disney date night. And hey, you can even wear these outfits if your kids are with you and it's not a date night and you're just going out to dinner. Disney has a lot of signature restaurants. You're going to want to dress up a little bit, maybe clean up after coming from the parks. Pick something comfortable, pick something flowy that is breathable because it's still going to be hot. So that's my complete Disney World packing list. I'm going to link everything down below on my LTK. I do have some collections there specifically for Disney, not to mention some other ones, whether it's coastal, if you're looking for boat and or beach topics. I have all those things linked. If you have any questions about anything, be sure to drop it down below and I'll answer. If you're liking these videos and they're helping you out, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribed. I will add to these. Like I said, we do go once a month. On average. There are some months that we don't go because it's just too hot or too crowded. But if you have any questions about maybe festivals and what I might wear to a festival or around the holidays, drop them down below and I'll give you some tips. Catch you on the next one. Bye.